Okay, first and foremost, I've got to get my act together and quit screwing up videos. I think the last 3 videos I filmed, I totally screwed up and had to throw them away. I did a build on the Regalia, whatever that thing's called. Painted it, made it look like it was all shot up. Really cool. Came back and found out I never hit the record button on my Audacity, so there was no audio. Others I've done, I've had something like the TV back here or even the computer, which, let me mute this. I'll just turn the speaker off. Basically, there's always been something wrong. And after putting in all this effort and I make the most awesome video in the world, you don't get to see it because it's crap. There's echo. Let's turn off the TV back there. There's just all kinds of crazy stuff. So tonight, let's hope that everything is right. Because I'm getting tired of doing this. And you guys are getting tired of not seeing videos from me. I know, because I'm so stinking awesome. So here we go. This car, let me just show it to you. Let's get in it. It looks pretty good. It looks like I've done some paint work to it. It's 2-wheel drive. I actually think what I did is I started listening to too many of the people online that had issues with V12 swaps. And, you know, I'm playing a game here. My only concern is to make the car as fast as it can be. I'm not concerned about what you call it. In Turn 10 Studios, they could have called a V12 swap a stinking purple nurple swap or whatever they want. It's just a tune. It's just a program. And, you know, so it changes the sound and it changes the performance of the car. So I think what it is, I'll let, oh crap, those people are coming after me. I'll let some of those people get to me. And I built this thing with the stock block. I also made it 2-wheel drive. Because, you know, so many haters out there are against like an all-wheel drive Mustang, or, you know, making everything all-wheel drive, you're a poser or whatever. So this car, in a way, it's just not me. Now, I like Mustangs, not as much as I used to, but I like them. So I want to make this car usable. I want to make it something I'm proud to drive. So we're going to have to go back, and we're just going to have to get rid of all those cliches and things that other people are worried about that I'm not worried about. We're going to make this thing fast, and we're not going to care how we get there. It's just got to be fast. So as you'll see here, when I go into the swaps, which is the first part, this is where I go every time. When I'm building a car, it's the first thing I go to. As far as engines goes, right now what's installed is the stock engine. And I have my beautiful face over the top of this. Let me see if I can move it. Nope, I have to go into edit scenes. Not going to do that right now because I'll screw something up. And Lord knows I don't want to screw anything up again. So it's the stock engine. And you can see there's rear wheel drive. So let's just go ahead and boom. Oh wow. I'm losing 281 horsepower because that just basically means the stock engine is modified. Let's go ahead and make it a V12, V10, whatever the swap is. I'm going to make it all-wheel drive. That way it actually takes off and goes around turns and stuff. Now we're going to twin turbo it. So now the cool part's done. Let's go in and do all the little junk here. I know you can get around this. For some reason I just feel like I'm not doing the game justice if I don't pick each individual piece here, but at the same time I hate doing that the same, you know. So I topped it out as far as engine power goes. Looks like we've already got the racing suspension. That's sway bars. We got good sway bars already. Yep. What have we done? I see we've got a cage in there. Well, you know, let's take the cage out. Oh, I don't have much option there. That's strange. We'll just leave it with the cage. And all the weight is already stripped out of the car. Now that we've converted to all-wheel drive, we do need to top out everything in our drivetrain. Let's do this. The wheels and tires. So it's already got some racing tires on it. That's good. You know, I might run the red lines this time. Just being American muscle, let's go with the red lines. I'm going to leave these wheels, I think. Wow, not many options here. This is nuts. I think I'm going to leave those wheels. That's a wheel pattern that I just like in general. And if I had one of these cars, I could see myself running that, like real world. I could see me running these wheels on it. Do I want to go up to 20s instead of 19s? I don't think so. Just for the simple fact, I don't want to add the weight. Looks like we've already got the adjustable front air dam on it. Now, wing is an issue here because I don't like any of the wing options. This is non-adjustable. Oh wow, we're in X class already. Just doing that makes this a Mustang into an X class. I didn't know that was even possible. Something about that wing, it's magic. But this is adjustable. Let's go. I like this wing better than the big stinking APC wing that you buy at O'Reilly's or Advanced. I like this better, even though it's kind of funky looking. Let's go with it. Especially seeing that I've got a Mustang that's X-Class. That's cool. So that pretty much rounds it out for the build part. Let's install this. So looks like we gained some weight. Where do we gain? But the engine swap and all-wheel drive. That's where we gained our weight. And of course we gained massive amounts of power. Over 500 horsepower added to this car. Huge thing. Lateral G's didn't change. 1.2 either way. But we did go from S2 class to an X class. Let's go ahead and buy that. I'll take a sip of my Mountain Dew. Notice the way I hold my hand. Mountain Dew. Anyway, so now let's go to the second most important part of building a car. Let's make it look good, for crying out loud. Windows, always black out your windows. They're blacked out. Whoop-de-doo. Now, this car, I like orange. I love orange. It's actually been my favorite color since I was a kid when people were like, hey, what's your favorite color? You little... So I don't have a problem with orange, but I do have a problem with the fact that this orange is just... It's just like what you see on the street, and that just ain't clutch worthy. So we're going to have to make our own orange. Now, I like the metal flake color, but is that what I want to do? We've got to make an awesome orange on this thing. Stressing me out. You're stressing me out. Let's go. Look at what I just did. Let's see if we can make an orange metal flake first and see if I like it. Let's get in there. Now we'll do the flake color. We want the flake color orangish. Ooh, now, let's see, in like real life, if you could actually look at that color right there, that's probably what I would be going for. That's just awesome. I love it. But in the game, it just doesn't quite get you the same way. Give it a little more pop there with a little yellow. That's almost too much. It takes away from the orange. Let's go with that. I want to go back into the base color here. Let's see. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a whole lot. Let's go with that. You convinced me. Wing, let's see. Can we paint the mirrors on this car? Yes. But it didn't do anything. Come on. So it only makes you think you're painting the mirrors. What about the wing? Can we paint the wing? Come on now. You know, at least some of them have the courtesy to tell you this wing can't be painted or this This can't be painted, that can't be painted, but nope, not this time. Well, let's see, previous colors. I'm not sure if I want to be doing this. I like the factory look. You know what, let's see what we can do here. Always got to work some magic with some special colors. So we've done the metal flake on the body. Let's do a two-tone polish. But we got to give this thing some kind of orange type look. Looks like it's pretty much orange on the base color. Our highlight color is what we've got to change. Let's make that like a yellow. Take this brightness and run it down. Ooh, it's too yellow. You know, I'm not liking that at all. What do they look like if they're black? Oh, check that out. So this is like the base color we're messing with here. If I run the brightness all the way down, it gives the wheels this dark look. From an angle, they look black. But dead on, they've got color. I'm just playing around here, guys. I don't know if I even like this myself. I kind of like the idea here that the wheels, like from this right here, the wheel looks like it's almost the same color as the car. When you're right square with it, let's see, let's go up. One bump there towards the yellow. Square from the side, it looks the same, but yet here the wheels look black. Let's give it a try. Let's just go with it and see what it's like. Okay, so just the paint alone, just not enough for me. Let's do some changing up here on the decals of the car. Don't want to change it up too much. Something a little bit more here has to be done. Let's see. You know, usually when I'm doing this, I'm just winging it. I'm just doing what feels good at the moment. Bad thing about doing this, it means I have to go around and do this to the other side also. To make it match. So now we've done that, let's do something with this front end here. Definitely got to liven the thing up some. So let's do... Now, I really like these images here. I really want to do something with this type, like whatever you want to call it, the checkerboard or matrix, whatever that is I'm looking at there. I like it, but I want to do something with it. And I never really find the right opportunity to do what I want to with it. That's starting to look a little more race car-ish. I think that was one of the big problems for this car. It just didn't look like a race car. I like that. So let's go to the front bumper. I'm just going to black out the whole front bumper there. Front fascia. You say, oh, what is that at the bottom? Oh man, I've got a little... that little corner there messing with me. There we go. Got that fixed. Let's cut that out, put it back in. Let's see here. In order to get that in the best spot, I'm going to do this, insert all from other side. Now I've got to go in and delete everything else that came over with it. So I'm only left with that. Then move it all the way back down here to the bottom. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go, get my face out of the way. I think we're starting down the right path. Hey, check this out. If you're ever painting a car and you're like this right here, you're on the right hand side. You're like, oh, it only lets you go so far, and it stops you. But you kind of want to go all the way around the car and look more. Check this out. Go to the rear bumper. Now watch, it's probably not going to work now that I'm showing somebody. Go to the rear bumper, and now check this out. Now you can go all the way around to the front. It might even let you go, yeah, it lets you go all the way around the car. Big difference. Really important stuff there. So now let's go back over here, cut, paste, go to the top, and let's paste this in. Spin it around. You know, this might take like 2 of these to make it work right. I really hate doing this sometimes. Trying to match this up. It's not going to work very well because you see it wants to be right there. Which is not a huge deal. I can come back in and throw some black down. There we go. Stamp it, and now let's move over here. Let's hope that this lines up right. So we want to line it up first up here. Got that done. Now hope, yeah, it's all screwed up over here. I'm gonna leave that there and instead go over here to the left side and move it on this side here, because we know we got the top where we want, right there in the middle. We can afford to move this side here and no one's gonna know, except for the people who watch this video. So let's see here. Those of you who watch this video aren't going to say a word. You're not going to tell anybody about what you saw here. Nice. Front bumper. Let's cut this guy out, put him back in. Go to the top, paste it back on. Let's go down to the bottom. If you see what I'm doing, I like to, instead of try to recreate things, I just like to cut out, if I've got a sticker that works, or a vinyl that works, just cut it off of another panel and then bring it over here and paste it. Instead of trying to reinvent the wheel. Okay, this thing's coming out pretty good now. Let's take this and change the color. Scoop. Much more race inspired now. Much more like a race car. So simple. That didn't take hardly anything at all to accomplish. Okay, so here is our new non-sucking Mustang race car out in the daylight, and according to those two guys up there on the porch, it no longer sucks. But we have not proven that yet, so I don't know for sure, but it definitely looks 1,000 times better as it is. The wheels are not really popping out like I thought they would with the color. In fact, they kind of have like an orangish green look to them right there. Let's see here. Not really quite the look I thought they were going to have. Not completely. But then again, not too bad. It's kind of got a, you know, race-inspired type look to it, I guess you'd say. So now let's do just a brief tune on this thing. I'm basically going to go in and reduce tire pressure, ramp up all the downforce that I possibly can with the car. Maybe change my gearing a little bit. Oh, look at that color there. That's what I'm talking about. Right there where the sun's hitting it, you can see the metal flake, the orange with the bright metal flake on it. That's what I love that so much. So anyway, yeah, like I was saying, adjust the gearing a little bit, slam the car, and then go and take it on a lap of El Goliath and see what comes of it. Okay, so here I go. I am doing this through my Elgato right now, so there's a chance that there could be just a millisecond of a little bit of lag, just enough that if you're driving 200 miles per hour, it actually affects your driving. Yeah, looks like it. So we got the all-wheel drive Mustang. We tuned up just a really rough tune on the car. And for some reason, I never do get. I've convinced myself there's a little bit of lag through this Elgato. Not a whole lot. Enough that you can play and be okay, but if you're really trying to race competitively, it will affect you. This car handles a million times better than it did before. I think it's the all-wheel drive that's the real kicker. And so much faster. You can see the handling, the way I nailed that tree that I was aiming for. Definitely liking this car a lot better than it was. Well, I'm thinking, I know it sounds like an excuse, but just saying, when I run with the Elgato for some reason, it always screws me up. I can film with it, no problem, but I don't need to like try to drive and look through it while I drive. Usually I go over to my television, let the computer record while I'm playing on the television. Which is what you see me do when I'm live streaming. That's a Mustang. Yeah, that was a classic example right there. Get on the brakes just a millisecond too late. And I really think it has to do with this. Anyway, enough of my excuse making. The car is a million times better than it was when it sucked. The car no longer sucks. What's up with these guys? In fact, I think if I actually did some tuning on this car and practice with it, I could actually run a pretty decent lap here, probably. Wow. You know, some of this may be the car too. I can't blame all this on the Elgato. What would I do? I may need to like soften the suspension up or something to make the car not want to just slide all over the place. Needs a little something. Big jump. Big jumps are not good. Now, keep in mind we went with a non-adjustable rear wing because of looks, and that's what real race cars do. They go by what looks best, not what works best. And maybe if I went back and went with the adjustable wing, maybe I could take some of this out, especially like that was a huge jump back there. For Goliath, that was a huge. You don't want your car jumping like that. When your tires are not on the ground, you have no traction. So you cannot steer, or brake, or accelerate. So you don't want your tires to, lag there. You don't want the tires to be off the ground. I don't think my Elgato picks it up when it lags like that. You just see the normal thing. But what just happened there was one of those experiences where the car just suddenly goes super slow and then takes off like a slingshot and you ram into stuff. Well, 1,500 horsepower, I ought to be just blowing the doors off these cars, which I guess I am. So we've made it. Oh man, I'm only in second place. I thought I was in first. There's someone up here still? I gotta get serious, y'all. Serious business here. We're topped out for speed, 259 miles per hour. That's good. That's a good speed. Could stand to go a little faster, but 260, not bad for a Mustang. Big jump. So we passed that guy back. Now we're in first place. Now I have to stay in first place. That's usually my hardest part. Gonna calm down and drive a little more conservative, a little more mild. Oh dang. Can't go too conservative, these guys won't let me. Oh man, don't you wreck, don't wreck, don't wreck. Ooh, that was close. That was real close. I think that wing would have been a big help if we had gone with it. It was one of my complaints about the car when it was two-wheel drive, of course, that the rear end came around on you all the time. You really had to feather the throttle coming out of turns. I just missed that. I'm just going to rewind it. Got no shame. Wow, big miss. We've even got the differentials opened up quite a bit. The never-ending slide. How far did I just go past the stinking turn? Holy crap. Wow, I got destroyed there. I got past about 4 cars. I could edit that out like a real YouTuber. Wow, what is up with this thing? I think my braking force is way too strong on this thing. I need to dial that back some. Wow, yeah. Anytime I have to actually get on the brakes, we immediately lock up. I'm dropping back to 8th place here. No, driving too hard. Did I just miss that checkpoint? I'm doing it again. I'm sucking so bad. Kind of had a thought that this was going to be the case. But not this bad. Holy cow. Got to make a comeback here. Looks like horsepower is going to win today on the straight stretch here. Definitely getting me some positions back, but it's not going to be enough to win the race. Still got to be able to control this thing towards the end. This is not the way I normally drive. I think we got a combination of the car, myself, and driving through the capture card playing here. see red lights. We're gaining on them. Big opportunity for failed braking experience here. I'm going to take it easy. No! No! Why? Why make a turn like that? Why turn 10? Why make a turn like that? Now look what I've got. 8th place. We're right here at the end of the stinking lap. Some serious makeup work to do here. None other than the house turn. Don't you dare, don't you dare. On the throttle, pulling it through the turn. Okay, time to drive like a kid. I'm going to bounce it off the walls here. Whatever it takes to win. It's probably actually the worst thing I could have done. Wow, that guy had a big wreck. Now on sand. I've had enough trouble handling this car in the first place. Now we're racing on sand. No, stay away from the wall. It's not coming third place when I can see first and second right in front of me. No, oh no, not the water. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Whew. Okay, so you can see those two guys right there, first and second. I ran a horrible race there. Okay, so there you have it. The car definitely does not suck, even though my driving did. And don't you even act like you don't suck like that sometimes too, because I know you do. So the car definitely much better. Probably if I really want to go back and make this thing more of a contender in racing, I really need to put that adjustable wing on the back and dial in the tune a little more. Also, I should give it a better chance by playing on my television over here. Let's see, ooh, big 10,000 credits. That's just enough for me to fast travel somewhere. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope that you gained something from this, if nothing more than just a little bit of entertainment. So that being said, thanks for watching. If you like this channel,
there's a driver who's got a bit of a following. It might be worth bringing them into your lineup.
Why is it I get out of Goliath and she's trying to get me to chase down a Drivatar? So if you like this channel, please hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. Thanks guys. Have a great day.